What's good, everybody? It's your boy Showtime. Appreciate everybody checking in. Y'all already know what time it is. So on this video right here, man, we got to talk about Caitlin Clark and Christy Side. The media is trying to turn them two against each other, and things are getting worse day by day by day because of the media, because of the fans, and the pressure that's been put on Christy's side. Now, Caitlin Clark said some eye-opening comments, but a lot of things that the media and the fanboys are putting out there is going to trace back to these comments, and people don't know that's the reason why things are not going her way. Now, I'm going to play this clip right here, and y'all take a listen. I'm going to slowly break this shit down for y'all, bro, because a lot of stuff need to be said.
These are for Caitlin. So first is just like, how do you know whether the right decision is to pass it or should get a decision in like split second action?
We played out of a lot of ball screens tonight, so I feel like when you're getting doubled on the ball screen, like always going to give it up because that should create an advantage for us 4-on-3, attacking the basket. But I don't know. I didn't think we played like too well out of our ball screens tonight. I don't know. I mean, I could definitely be a little bit more aggressive to the basket, but I think I'm just going to try to take what the defense gives me and try to set my teammates up for success too.
And what's the best advice that is given to you in games?
Nobody gives me advice in game. I wish.
Thank you.
Now, pause right there. She said nobody gives her advice. Now, I don't like that comment. I'm going to tell you why I don't like that comment. Because I feel like the girl on side of you from game one, she was giving you advice how to deal with this. I think here's the problem, man. This is the only thing I have a problem with Caitlin Clark. This is the problem I have a problem with Caitlin Clark. Now she said that she don't pay attention to what the media is saying, all that. I'm not buying into that because I think all these players do. They see what's been said about them. It's hard to get away from the world in general, the comments. When you famous and you got this much attention on you, it's kind of hard to stay away and mute those comments and get away from the internet, get away from the TV. When all your people around you watch TV, I see your boyfriend likes tweets, whether it's hate tweets, whether it's good tweets, whether it's love tweets. He like that stuff. So you telling me the guy that's sleeping in the bed with you, he don't talk to you about what's being said about you? I'm not buying that. I see your brother liking this stuff. I see your brother liking tweets and saying stuff on Twitter. You telling me he ain't coming back and telling you what's been said? So I'm not buying into that part, right? So here's the thing what I don't like. When you Caitlin Clark, you the best. You supposed to be the franchise player in the face. You have to represent your franchise though, not just Caitlin Clark. You have to represent your team, the name that's on the front of the jersey before the name's on the back. You can't isolate yourself away from the team. And when you say comments like that, it make them that puts a target on Christy's side and her teammates, make it feel like, well, she's out there by herself. See, that kind of stuff, man, you gotta. It's not a good sign, y'all. I mean, whether we agree or not. Now, even if she talking about the veteran players around the league, I'm gonna tell y'all something. How you think them veteran players feel when they turn on their TV? They've been accused of being jealous, being a hater, and Caitlin Clark is way better. Y'all need to kiss her. Y'all need to kiss her feet. Y'all need to roll out the red carpet for. How you think they feel? You think they really want to? You think they want to attach themselves to stuff like that? See, they pay attention to what's been said about them, and they pay attention to what's been said about Caitlin Clark. All of them feel some kind of way, and it got nothing to do with Caitlin Clark bringing viewership. It got something to do with y'all putting that kind of spotlight on their sport. These women this is their job. They've been working hard their whole life to be in this league, to be in this position, just for y'all to tear them down for somebody that just came in the league. So of course they're gonna feel some kind of way. Now go back to a head coach. A head coach feeling some kind of way. She even acknowledged that in this interview. She talked about the outside noise not making things better. I know it ain't. You see what's going on, Christy Sykes. Now you have to do things better. She have to do things better. And what's crazy about it? None of them seem to come together and say and knowledge this stuff together and say, hey, we're a team, we're a family, we're gonna get things turned around. That's how you kill all that outside noise. But Caitlin Clark is not doing it. She's not doing it. I'm sorry. She says it in the interview. She says that, well, I'm not paying attention to the outside noise, but you can't. That's politically correct answer. That's the politically correct answer. In a situation like this, I need to hear her say, hey, even if they not give you advice, say, hey, my team has got my back. That's all that matters. See, she giving the media exactly what they want to hear. That's the problem. She giving them exactly what they want to hear. Is anybody around the league give you any advice for that? They know what they doing, man. And I hate that she's falling into that trap. And I feel bad. But at the same time, she can easily kill all of that. Just say, hey, I have my coach, I have my family, I have enough support. Hey, I figure it out. When other people see you talk like that and other people see you come with a humble approach and you be part of the program, not bigger in the program, that's when they start reaching out. You see they do these other rookies because they came in with a humble approach. The fans are not looking at it the right way. They think her talking like that is that's the humble approach. It's not really about how she's saying. Sometimes it's what you saying. Now, Christy Sides, she gave her opinion also.
Yeah, you mentioned the turnovers. I know you harp on those a lot. Just 22 turnovers for, I believe it was 27 points for Seattle. How did that define the game?
I think that was the game. You know, we ended up shooting 45%. We won the last 2 quarters. You know, we beat them on the boards. We had 20, how many assists do we have? 21 assists on 29 baskets. I mean, the stats, I mean, you wouldn't think of it, it's the turnovers. The turnovers and those easy buckets that we're giving up.
On Zoom, Matt and George.
Yeah, hi, Christy. Caitlin tonight made some really excellent passes in some really tight windows, and there were other types of those passes that got picked off by the defense. I guess just how would you evaluate the aggressiveness of her passing tonight?
Yeah, I mean, she's talk about it all the time. You know, she's a hell of a passer. She sees windows. She sees open teammates before they realize they're open. You know, I think sometimes you just got to be ready. I think she came off a couple times, and you just got to be ready for those passes. We've got to make harder cuts where she sees it, but we also have to know, like, some of those passes aren't there. Like, I have all the confidence in the world for her to not just to hold on to it and then make a second action out of it.
I feel like most every Caitlin says something about I need to do a better job hunting my shot. Do you want her to shoot more? Do you feel like she's not taking enough shots?
Yeah, Caitlin Clark needs to shoot a minimum of 15 shots a game for us. I mean, she's got to get shots. We've got to do a better job of setting her up and setting some really good screens for her to get her open. You know, the way people guard her, it's tough because she's getting redded. So once the ball's out of her hands, she's setting the rest of our team up for some really great looks. But when we're not able to finish those, we've got to make sure we're going back and trying to get her back to that ball, getting that ball back in her hands at times.
Do you want to be her to be able to be setting screens for her to come up instead of just ball screens? Like for her to just come up, shoot, catch, like she didn't do that a lot. She always had a ball in her hands.
Yeah, I mean, you know, the way the team's a player, I mean, if she gets a ball screen, they're just going to do everything to take it out of her hands. They're going to let her. I mean, that's what she's getting every time. She's getting some pretty good lessons when she's off the ball, but you know, we like her on the ball, so we just got to figure out how to manage the two.
You heard what she said in the post. So we talked about the turnovers last night. Man, a lot of those turnovers, forced turnovers, because she got great passing ability. What they need to focus on is this. Man, there need to be better communication. And this team need to work on a better offensive system. All the pin downs are good. That's one one option, but they need to run more than pin downs and screen action, and pick and roll. Like I feel like Caitlin Clark, here's the thing. Again, it goes all the way back to what Caitlin Clark, she even acknowledged out her own mouth that you know, she can be more aggressive. She can be more aggressive. Also too, Christy Sides, she gotta push them buttons. She can't be scared. I'm pretty sure she might get on and say, hey man, you gotta shoot more. She gotta keep pushing them buttons though. I don't know if she lost the locker room or what, but it seemed like the communication is not there. This is just an everyday thing. And maybe she needs to get a coach that she really respects and played the game before. I'm really interested to see how would this team look if they had a different coach, a better coach, right? Would things be better for Caitlin Clark? Don't know. But I do know this though. If you're a great player, that's why I be careful when I say that word great. Because a lot of people using that word great so loosely. They say she's a great player. Now, if you're a great player, you don't need a coach. You don't need an assistant to help you become great. Great players, the system, you are the system. You're a great player, you are the system. When your teammates are not playing out the part, you get the ball and get busy. Hey, you on the court. We can't keep blaming the coach. The coach is there to give instructions and rotation and all that. They there just to manage the game. But as a player, you have to get the ball and get busy. Get right to it. Forget all that. Look, I'm finna put my team on my back. We finna win. That's what she had to do. You can't sit here and make excuses all the time, blame the coaching and and nobody's giving me advice. That stuff, man, look, you can't do that. You showing vulnerability once again. And if I'm an opponent, if I'm the other team, if I'm the other team that's guarding you, I'm not changing up how I play with you. Figure it out. It ain't my fault you don't have a mid-range jump shot. It ain't my fault. It ain't my fault that you scared to get to the rim. You can't. You're not stronger than me, so you don't feel like you can finish over me. That ain't my fault. She has to work on her game. Simple as that. Respect is to be earned, not given. In this league, with all these rough riders in the league, some of these players are second round players, undrafted. Some of these players are still trying to find a home. Nobody's going to give up their job for you. That is simple as that. Nobody's going to sacrifice their job to roll out the red carpet for you. And a lot of these players, I feel like they feel jaded by the media, and they feel like, they like, shoot, hey, y'all say Caitlin Clark is way better than us. She don't need our advice. That's what they saying. Let's keep it real. All the women say, yeah, y'all, she don't need our advice. She better than us. That's my opinion on it. Let me know what y'all think. Get in the comment section, light it up. I'm out of here.